So I remember last time you were here, you were talking about your book, Throw 'Em All Out, and we were talking about the insider deals and the cronyism of Congress and their ability to get special stock trades and tips and deals. And I remember making the argument to you that I feel like if we focus on the cronyism, we're focusing on a symptom, that this is endemic to a system that allows it. I'm feeling something similar today. The cronyism, I'm sure, is part of the problem with the Justice Department denying to prosecute these big banks. But let me read you this quote. He's a lawyer at a securities firm called Carter, Ledyard, and Milburn. He said the likelihood of the Justice Department indicting a too-big-to-fail bank like Goldman Sachs was always slim to none. Why? Because they look back to the Enron scandal when they did go after Arthur Andersen and they put him out of business, thousands of people out of jobs. I'm wondering, do we have too big to fail and too big to prosecute? Are these banks simply no way to go after them because they kill the economy?
Well, that's a great question, Will, and I think it's important to raise it. As we ask the question, too big to fail, too big to jail.
Right.
I think the difference is, in the Enron case, not only were there criminal charges brought against individuals, but actually there were criminal charges brought against Arthur Andersen, the corporate entity. And that's what led it to collapse. I think what we're really calling for is not criminal charges against, a large investment house. We're saying that there certainly is an email record that there were individuals who were pushing investment products that they knew were bad, that they were awful, they were terrible. They used expletives to describe how bad they were, and yet they were going to investors, in some cases to institutional investors or individuals, and saying, these are really good, you should buy them. There are also instances where large banks or large mortgage companies like Countrywide were literally selling billions of dollars worth of mortgages that they knew were fraudulent, that they knew were bad, but they were telling Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac that, no, these are very good, we vetted them, and they're secure. Well, that's fraud. My point is not that you indict the entire company, but the individuals who were responsible for that. This is what happened in Enron. You find the individuals who are responsible, and you charge them criminally. And I think